What's going on out there, everybody? What's up, my college football fans? It's your man, Hollywood Sports. What's going on, everybody? What's good, man? This is a great day. This is a good day, man. We are here with College Football 26 official gameplay first look, man. Let's just get into it, guys. I'm going to give you my reaction, and I have seen it already, but we're going to talk about it. Let's do it.
Oh, what a throw. Yeah, ball game.
Oh, no.
Let's go, Dre.
Oh, no.
Let's go, Dre. We taking it out. We taking it out.
We are inside beautiful Bryant-Denny Stadium. Welcome on into the gameplay first look of College Football 26. Over on that couch, cover athlete of College Football 26,
Ryan Williams.
And Dre Kirkpatrick Jr. We had to bring in a coach to help us to know better
Kalen
what to find here.
DeBoer. Y'all know he coached my Washington Huskies,
What's
man.
up, man? College football content creator. And joining me once again, it is the design director, Scott O'Gallagher.
What's
Scott,
up, Nick and
great to be back
Scott?
with ya. We start off home game. Coach DeBoer, what is this stadium like at night? The people are rocking in Tuscaloosa. This has got to be one of the best college football atmospheres out there.
It is. It's amazing. It was surreal coming out for the first time a year ago, and can't wait to do it again.
For some of us guys, we really love that revamped passing
And
system.
which is awesome. It's no different than coach over here when he goes to recruit, right? He's looking at guys, can they layer the football, right? Can you throw it? Can you throw catchable football?
What's up, Bordeaux?
That was a bait. That was a bait.
God, that is not a catchable
That
ball
was,
right there.
that was a
Usually-
good bait. He baited me. He did.
All right, so we're going to have Dre playing on defense, and Dre knows a little something about defense.
He does. Let me make sure Coach got me in the game.
Yeah, I think this is also a great time, OG, to talk about. There's a lot of new
Dynamic
ways to bring in subs
substitution.
in this game. That was something that you guys.
Guys, as I was thinking about this, you can use this for substitution, wear and tear. I mean, there's so many things you can use this for. Let's say you got a left guard for some reason, an offensive left guard, and he's just not doing good on pass blocking. You can get his butt out of the game right away and bring in your second guy right away. He might not have a high overall, but he might have good run blocking or good pass blocking. Man, you can just test things out as, guys get hot and cold in the game. Guys might be getting tired a lot, man. You can switch guys out. You can do it for fatigue. You can do it for they're not playing well, and you can do it for wear and tear. There's so many avenues you can do with this dynamic substitution. It's awesome.
Added to the game on the fly subs. Talk to me a little bit about what that brings the player.
Oh, it's awesome. And now they no longer have to press start. That was the big thing. So you see Dre here
that's
going
big
in.
time, man.
Hit up on the D-pad.
We don't
go
have to
down
waste
to your
those
position,
timeouts.
Sub him right there on and off.
When you're subbing guys in and out, it's all on the fly. You only get 3 timeouts per half. So, how much of that is, when you hear about the on the fly
love that scoreboard, man. It's beautiful.
How realistic is that on a day-to-day atmosphere?
Yeah, I mean, you have to orchestrate and work at it. All spring ball, fall camp. You have scrimmages that you're trying to simulate best possible, but it's on a.
Let's take a look at that stadium pulse meter. It's new. As you can see, you got Lowe's at the bottom, sponsored by Lowe's. Can you imagine how much money Lowe's paid to get their name in the game like this? So EA is actually financing the game with advertising. I'm guessing they're using that money for advertising. When you got Lowe's in there like that, man, that's beautiful. And they actually redesigned the pulse meter just a little bit. It says Stadium Pulse. That crowd's going crazy. They're number 5 ranked Alabama. I did a video on that a few days ago talking about the loudest places. But yeah, man, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. That scoreboard is awesome.
Another level when the bullets are flying at the pace that it is in the game. So a lot of rehearsal, and everyone's got to be on the same page.
Why are we pressing?
Oh, got picked again.
Oh, that was like a volleyball thing there. He was aware enough to catch the ball after it
We're
was
going to keep you
tipped.
at receiver based on that.
Coach, you're going to try Ryan at quarterback anytime this year.
I got to get it back this time.
I saw him throw a ball the other day, and I took note, and it looked pretty good on the field.
When you're talking to recruits coming in, there's got to be some level of just wanting to be in this game that is something that wasn't there 2 years ago. And we're talking about now, this is something that you can actually be a part of. No speed option on the 5. Look at the gap.
Wow, man, they're covering those tackle lanes.
that's a heck of a
Their lanes
defensive play.
pretty
There we
good,
go.
man.
There we go, Red.
Those pursuit angles, they're covering them pretty good.
Look at the kick meter.
Look at that meter. There's nothing on that kick meter.
I don't know if I hit
See ya.
this.
Got to get it towards the middle.
All right, we'll take it.
Ooh.
Now this year, we've introduced the ability to change your safety adjustment, do safety alignment. You see some coordinators in college that got that flat alignment look. You got some that will say, hey, I'm going to play you 30 yards back so everything's underneath. Or you want to roll them up into the box, you have that ability to do it too. And then you could hit, L3 to get right back out of it.
Yeah, those
And,
that's
get back to
safeties
your
where you can
normal
put your
setting.
safeties at, man. That's key.
I was scared. I should have threw it.
Didn't slide.
Animations
There's a new
look
tier of abilities
really
in
good this
game.
year.
The Heisman tier being added in college football.
Yeah, the
playoffs.
Heisman tier. So that was it. You hear the kids
Wow, look at
talking
the
about, hey,
Heisman
let
tier.
the kids let them cook. That was it, right? You had
I do hear the kids saying that,
You do
yes.
hear the kids saying
Beautiful.
it, and that was it. Those really like big takeover moments. I look at like
Yeah, the player movement animations are so smooth looking right
I look at
now.
like Ryan, what he was doing against Georgia last year, and there was just those moments. It was just like, hey, he started to cook. Stadium pulse is rocking.
But they let the Dabs cook.
So when you see that coach, any type of hot route, audible, they're not getting it off.
Good defense.
Still empty. Still 5 out.
The defense looks definitely a whole lot
Every
better.
time, huh?
He's going with the corner.
Got him.
Got him.
Got him.
Beautiful
He's down.
pass.
Gotta feed my guys, we gotta be that guy, yeah, Quavo.
I like that camera angle on the touchdowns.
Yeah.
Now, am I crazy, OG? Do we got some new
a
celebrations?
good view, too. I hope that's in the
where you
game.
To flex on your opponent
it's
a
just
little
not
bit?
for the video.
Absolutely. Within the rules of college
Don't
football.
tell Coach because
No,
I don't know if he wants to see it. He wants you guys to come back
Player
to the sideline.
celebrations, they got a ton of
Ryan
them.
came in down to the studio, so we got his stuff.
I gotta
so we
score.
gotta,
You gotta let me score.
2-point conversion.
But absolutely, the same. We got 20.
Look at all
we
those
kept some of the-
celebrations.
the
Wow.
ones that they
And they're
really
pretty
loved,
easy to
right?
perform.
The salute, the stuff like that. So the gritty returns because the kids got to do that. And then anyway,
Uh-oh.
throwing picks.
He's gone.
Not like this. Don't put 2 on the board the other way.
He's gone.
Bordeaux, they invited you into their house. You're going to put 2 on the board the other way?
I am going to.
Okay.
I'm going to celebrate while doing it too.
I know Dre wants a user pick more than anybody right now.
I did see Dre. I did see. Oh, maybe.
Beautiful revamp pass right
Some
there.
of these throwing motions, some of these like the little animations that maybe you wouldn't notice, but when you compare side by side,
Love that
25
replay
points,
angle.
they
Camera,
put a
man.
lot of work
I hope
into-
that's in the
into these
game.
animations.
I love that you noticed that. And I think when you talk about the quarterback position, it's the iconic position in sports. We called it quarterback revamp. And so everything from an over the top to 3/4 to low 3/4, it was pivotal that we made these look better. It had to look beautiful. It is the iconic position. So that also takes in context, right?
Beautiful
so that's throwing
animations,
on the run,
man.
throwing screen passes, throwing under duress. Really, so these are basically full animation coverage for every single throwing arm slot that you have.
Here's the other thing that I love. This is what I love seeing is that
Beautiful juke
coach is
move.
on the same couch as Bordeaux, but he knows Bordeaux's playing as Tennessee, so he's giving him no advice
As he
whatsoever.
should. As
He's
he should.
keeping
That's
it.
great.
I'm going right past it over
Go
there.
right by the way over there.
I'll hit the drag.
Fake.
Nope.
Lobbed
it.
I did
No.
not.
Lobbed it
I
up.
threw the ball the first time.
No, I don't look at what coach.
No.
Don't look at this. You're not seeing anything right now. We haven't touched on this yet, but talk to me a little bit about how quarterback height impacts your gameplay.
More than it's ever. So everybody kept talking about, one, the games that were played up front, right, which we didn't have, which is stunts and twists. And it was getting the guy, what they would call, or some would call, getting him off his launch.
6'5".
And depending on size,
he
how
can
they
look over
collapse
the line
pocket.
better.
We've never had that before. So now, if you got a 5'10" quarterback and
5'10".
a 6'6", guard, right, you got to throw in throwing lanes or work to throw those. And so now, if you're trying to throw that, 5-yard
affects your accuracy.
drag over the middle, and you're in sight line, now that's going to hit your accuracy.
That defense is going to be crazy this year.
Oh, he burned him.
Nice.
Oh my God, he got the
Wow.
touchdown. Come on, Ryan. What button to do a celebration?
He must have a high rating in the game. He keep throwing
One
to
of the
himself.
changes I do love that you guys made this year was how cornerbacks play wide receivers, the need for you to get your eyes around to a football to make a pick. No more are you able to just make the Willie Mays catch over the
right.
shoulder. You got to go find
Now
the
that's
quarterback.
awesome.
Coined
Even
no
user
eyes, no
picks, they can't do
was
that
it.
anymore.
Especially like if you're throwing a 9 route
If
or
you're
that
not
go
looking,
route,
baby, you cannot
you
catch
get the
it.
hips turned
That's
to
what
the
I'm
DB, you
talking
want to be able
about.
to throw that shot now. Or before.
Because
It's like,
user
unless he
picks
had a
are
significant speed advantage, you
overpowered a
wouldn't
lot
wanna
of
throw that
times.
ball.
They'll catch
And
it
then
any
to your
position.
Point, so we coined the Willie Mays picks. So we
Beautiful.
wanted to make those seam shots, those hole
They
shots.
can't
that
steal
you
your
can throw back
advantage.
shoulders.
When you catch it, when your receivers got a few steps on them.
Oh, the defense! Yeah!
And Bordeaux made no protection call. Didn't slide it. You can change that. now
Slide
on the right
protection.
stick. Flick right for a half slide right. or double tap for a full slide.
No!
That's one thing I need to get better at. I don't slap protect. I need to add that to my repertoire.
We're over here trying to talk protections, and you're throwing 80-yard bombs out. Coach, thank you so much for hanging out with us and watching these guys hopefully pull out a win. 232. Guys, you're on your own now. Okay, Coach isn't here for any motivation anymore. This is on you guys. And so Ryan is keeping the sticks right now on defense. Dre, what, you don't want to play defense
we
anymore?
doing every two. It's a team.
Okay, you're doing every two. Okay, I'm making sure. I'm making sure.
Right.
4-man.
Yeah, he's going to stay in it, play coverage.
Alabama got a lot of star players.
Oh,
Attaboy,
my Lord. Hit as
attaboy,
he
Barstow. Way to
throws.
respond.
Hit as he throws, not like this. Don't worry, we got game 2 coming up next. We're going to send Bama on the road to Doak
Give me that.
Campbell Stadium.
We going.
Picked off, we're going the other way.
Alabama's definitely the better team
Going the
here.
other way.
Let's go, bro.
Open up. Oh, at the 1-yard line.
You gotta let me finish.
That's got to be fun, man. That's got to be fun.
No, you know you want to throw for another touchdown, right?
And he's dropping back to pass. All right, it's good we got Coach out of here. And he's got him.
He's there. My guy.
Now,
You know what's coming.
salute him. Game 1 is in the books. We turn the tables a little bit. We send the Bama boys on the road to Doak Campbell Stadium to take on Florida State. Do you guys at all, I'm curious.
That's beautiful, man. That's scenery. That's college football all the way, man. That's nostalgia of college football, baby.
Have the chance to quiet some of those crowds?
Definitely.
You get immersion from
just,
start to
last
finish.
season, I remember like
That is
the Georgia
awesome
game was
right there.
amazing.
Look at
All of
that.
our home
Look at
games
those
was amazing,
animations,
but,
how they
you know,
run
just
out.
Having that feeling going on the road and just watching the
They got the
stands
real
clear out
faces
of
on the
opposing
crowd.
team, it's a different feeling. It's something that you can't
I
even
love
put
it.
into words.
Look at that.
I
That's
mean,
beautiful.
That's definitely something that we look forward to.
I love this. We get a little contrast. We had the night game.
Guys, one thing I want to say real quick. I'm trying not to stop it as much. You see, I'm just talking through it as it goes. But you can see it right there where it says subs. It's right there in your face when you can push up on the D-pad to sub your guys out. I like that it's a reminder. It's always on the screen. It keeps you thinking. It gives you a reminder constantly throughout the game. You can do your subs right there, because if it's not on the screen, it's not remindable. It's not, you'd be like, oh yeah, I can do my subs. But right there, it reminds you exactly how to do it. That's a great feature right there.
At Bama. Now we got a little 3:30 in the afternoon game here in Tallahassee, Florida. And it runs a jet sweep and gets immediately blown up the backfield. We touched on it a little bit.
I love the scoreboard,
the
though.
improvements defensively, especially when it comes to
Gap integrity, big
defending
improvement.
plays like
Big
jet
improvement,
sweeps were
man.
kind of a
Wow.
pain point. They were hard to stop last year. So that's
Look how
something
they
the players are
going
gonna notice.
exactly.
Absolutely.
Player
We've done a
pursuit.
lot there.
Yeah, defense is going to be tough this year. You're going to have to know your stuff. It really is. It's going to be an X and O's battle.
That in coverage in particular, and
I
some things
love
that
it.
should be stopped are stopped, authentically.
The substitutions. I mean, you're talking about
This
new
is
ways
awesome,
you can bring
man.
people into the game. The on-the-fly subs, no longer having to hit pause to bring players in.
Yeah, exactly.
Got
press
your
up
auto
on the
sub
D-pad
screen the
now,
same
and
way.
Again, you introduce a physics-based damage system like wear and tear. You got to be able to have it to where you can just get in and out of the. You combine that with all the new plays that we got, 2,800 new plays, 45 new formations. Contextual throws on the run, throwing screen passes. It just makes these plays feel
No, I'm gonna
and
hit
flow
that
that much
move.
smoother. These venues, especially when you look at the decimal levels, they increase. And we got Mo
That's
Bamba, the
beautiful,
crowd
man.
sings with it now.
I like how they're showing different teams as they play.
We go 3rd and short.
There's a
quick
perfect
throw.
example. Get the ball out
Whoa,
high.
he hit him
There
with
it
jet
is.
move.
Nice play.
He put him on TikTok. He put him on Instagram. He put him on YouTube Shorts. We're gonna look
Here we
into
go.
that
There we go.
camera
There it
and let
is.
them know how that made you feel.
Bam.
Hey, get on them toes.
You gotta wrap up.
Yeah. Hey.
All right, now Bordeaux, here's what I want to see. Can you go into the coach adjustments? Because we got some new coach adjustments, especially defensively this year. If you scroll down there, you've got different ways to play the option. You got different ways to play the RPO. And then what I love is down at the very bottom,
That's
different
awesome,
ways
man.
to line up your safety. So if you're getting run on, you
Got
can
to
bring
go
those
through
safeties down into the bottom.
practice
I love it. This is
mode,
one of my
practice
favorite
those.
features in the
Know what
game.
settings you want to
In real
use.
life, but yeah,
I like the
flat
safety
alignment
depth. That's
that I know
awesome. Look at that.
Venables was really keen on back in his Clemson days. Run some of it in Oklahoma. You can bring your safeties
Because I never
up in the
liked how the
box
safeties
now. You
play
can
so
set
far
them
back.
30 yards back, and you can move them. To
Now
the
I can
field,
bring 'em
move
up
them to the
right to the
boundary,
action,
move 'em
baby.
Wide. You can keep them tight, and then when you go into coach
But you got to make sure you're
all
not
you
beat
gotta
over the
do is
top,
press
though.
L3, and you go back to your default settings. That's a great ball.
Oh,
That's a
my
great
Lord.
ball.
And another thing, real quick, guys, you can go back to your default settings when you messing around with your safeties. Let's say you go, oh man, I need to switch that back. Now you don't have to get caught in the play and get beat. You can make that adjustment real quick and put them back where they were. So that's cool, man. They put a lot of thought in this game. Great detail.
That is the great ball. Using the revamp passing, the most robust passing system we have, layering the ball.
Wow,
being able
that
to
ball's
change where
right
you
there,
want to put it,
perfect.
throw it around leverage on your left stick. And then you look at the wear and tear too, right in here on the on and flies. You can see which body part is hurt, how bad the body part is hurt, and you can sub guys
That's
in and out.
awesome,
and then
man.
simply press X or square, and you can bring back your starters.
Says left shoulder
And there's
right
a bunch of
there.
filters too, sub by your D line, offensive line, skill positions. It's a pretty robust system.
Oh my. The red pass picked off underneath. Now, how do we talk about stunts and twists? That's a big part of this game. We got Bordeaux on defense. So how would somebody use some of these stunts and twists?
So for stunts and twists, you can take any play, and then you just hold down that play call. That's it. So if it's two man
That's
under,
awesome.
say it's
Ooh,
square,
that's awesome.
you just hold it. You'll get a drop down menu. and
Not
you can
only do
pick
you
from
have to
take,
read
like,
the
12
defense,
or
you got to
whatever
look
is
out for these
applicable to that
stunts,
front.
and you got to
Right, not all
recognize
of
them.
have that basically full coverage in that way because you're going to maybe
So
have more
any
with
play, I'm
four.
going to be able to add some stunts and twists and change how my D line
Wow.
creates pressure.
Absolutely, and then if you don't feel comfortable there, or you want to call it in pre-play, it's in the pre-play menu as well, which is awesome. So we talked to many different coordinators, defensive coordinators around the country, and they kept talking about how do we move the quarterback off of his launch point. A lot of them can stay in that too high,
Another
3 high
beautiful
shell, but play
pass.
different games up front. They didn't
You're gonna
play
have
enough
to know your
games up
defense
front there
this year.
because that is 6.
Nick, how we feeling?
Yeah, that's how I'm pointing at it.
I'm
yeah.
feeling great, dude.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Ball game. That's what I said.
You saying hi to who? You saying hi to in the crowd? Hey, how you doing?
My mama right there.
Oh, shoot. I did not mean to hit that button. Give me that. Give me that.
If you don't know your defense, guys, there's going to be a lot of high-scoring
Dre, I
games.
gotta think, like, you gotta love getting a pick, but every once in a while going up and batting that ball away when you know you can't get that's gotta
There's so
feel
many
great.
options on
You just want
offense.
picks all the time? Are you holding the Y button?
They say I ain't want the ball. I wanted him.
Yeah. Hit the player.
So I'd rather hit the player.
Which talks about some of those new animations we
control.
have for mid-air tackles. You talk about some of those catch point animations.
Awesome
Some of
animations.
those hit sticks through the
Absolutely,
catch.
adding more coverage there, more control. Control is
Ooh.
number one with everything that we do.
Ooh.
Then when it comes to hit sticks and wear and tear, now
his
there's
left knee
damage
right
to
there.
the
I
defensive
like that.
player
This is
when he
beautiful,
misses a
man.
hit
I
stick or
love
gets
that.
blown up.
I think Bordeaux's awareness level is low. His composure's low
Oh,
if he's still thinking about that.
Stadium pulse is all the way up.
But he's taking the
Another
shot.
I think
beautiful
he's got
pass.
no eyes, no picks. We got this. He's about.
You got to be
That's a
careful
catch.
when you
Got it.
bring
I
those
love
safeties
that.
in the box, man. Oh, he's gone.
Ankles.
Oh, no. Beautiful play. He didn't. Oh, yeah. He tried to throw across the body.
He's taking it out.
Especially if you have a short quarterback.
I
You're
need my yard.
not going to be able to make those throws over the linemen's chasing you.
And Dan Orlovsky's through the end zone. No.
You ain't give me no room to work.
This is truly going to be an X and O's match.
The 1 yard line. He's
We have dissension
You're going to have to
on
know
the
something
team.
on offense and defense
Seeing the
to win
reception
in
from
this
the community
game.
after last year, what was that like for you and for the team in general?
Incredible, heartwarming. The guys just worked incredibly hard, and you come out and it's just the challenge is there, right? There's 134 teams at that time, right? All the different stadiums, the pageantry, and every team was delivered as someone's favorite team. But most importantly, like
Wow.
we're seeing now, it's
See, every time these guys try to throw on the run, there's interceptions. It's a new game.
The word I keep going back to is control. We're putting the control both.
Can't play it the same way you played 25.
Letting that chess match play out on the virtual.
That must have been a
gridiron.
stunt right there.
I
He
love
didn't see
that.
it.
That is one of the
That
new
was beautiful.
animations. That's one that the ball would kind of just fall into the ground before the
Beautiful
quarterback
tackle.
actually held on through that tackle.
Yes, all of those, right? That exactly it would have hit right
That's a
there. But now
beautiful
those things
tackle
can be picked,
animation.
and a lot of times they'll just eat it.
No, we're not pressing. We're not
No,
pressing.
come on.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
Another one over the top.
No shot.
He
He
didn't
caught
make-
that.
Why are we pressing?
Yeah, he must have good speed in the game. He keeps throwing to himself.
The diving catch.
Wow.
Here we go.
Oh, you can't take a sack here.
Up the seam! Oh no! Put the champagne, put it away! The confetti cannons away! No! Gentlemen, some final thoughts. We got two guys here who get to experience this every Saturday. Ryan, does it encapture what that atmosphere of college football is like? Being
That's
out there on
beautiful
Saturdays?
gameplay, man.
doubt. You know, it's super explosive, a bunch of fun. Like every single play, you know something big is gonna happen, whether it's for your squad, the other squad, and that's what college football is all about.
And this has
Beautiful
been
stuff, guys.
your
I hope you
first look
enjoyed
at
this, guys.
gameplay
Let me
here
know
in
what you
college
think.
football
I'm Hollywood
26.
Sports,
We can't
and
wait
I
for
will
you to
see
get
you
your hands on it
on my next
worldwide
video.
launch is July 10th.